this battle's actually quite simple. Just again, keep your distance and just watch where the debris comes from the ceiling. You'll be fine. Shoot the hand, and once you shoot it enough times, Ada will kind of take over anyway and shoot its claw off. This is perhaps one of the most enjoyable battles in the whole game. The next Birkin battle, however, is going to be sort of make or break for me, and probably for many Leon A players as well, because Birkin returns, and my god, he's actually quite tough at that part. So anyway, now that Birkin's temporarily sidelined with his claw, there are two things we can do now once we leave the tram. The first being is that we need the weapon box key, and this will come in handy later on and will allow us to upgrade our Magnum. There are also shotgun parts on the way which will upgrade this shotgun, turning it into a super shotgun. So this is why I said to kind of try and conserve as much shotgun ammo as you can, because at the end it makes the game a lot of fun and less stressful as you're blasting your way through the hordes of the undead. Right, so there's a weapon box key. Brilliant, we got that. So let's head on over this way now. Now if I can just combine bullets with my gun. Oh my god. Do you know, I always struggle with this, and I don't know why. I keep pressing the wrong button. I think it's because I've been playing a lot of modern games, and so having to go back to this, it's almost like I'm regressing, and I'm having to kind of remember, like, the simplified controls and stuff. Right, let's try this again. There we go, we got it this time. We've got a full chamber of handgun bullets. Now, we're going into a pretty dangerous corridor now. There's a few lethal zombies in here who may cause you some trouble. The best thing to do, honestly, is just to take them down. You want to kind of go wide on this corner here and just be careful, because sometimes those zombies can be really close, closer than you would expect them to be. Now I think there's like 2 or 3 zombies in this little area. Now there's a zombie there, and I think he's got a mate. Yeah, his mate comes out and he gets back up again. Alright, so we'll take him down. Let's go this way, and there we go. Now you want to go over here and check the corpse, because this corpse has these shotgun parts, so we'll take those and we'll combine them with the shotty, and boom, we now have a super shotgun capable of a much higher blast radius. Now, is there any more? Oh my god, he's got up, can you believe that? There we go. Let's just run now. So let's run into the next part, and I think there's like 3 zombies or something in the next part as well. So when we go through this door, there are like a couple of herbs we can pick up in this area as well, so that's kind of my main goal. Again, you want to kind of conserve herbs as well, although it's easier said than done, particularly on the B scenario where it's much tougher. So we'll take out that zombie, turn around, shoot him. Oh my god, there's like 2 more guys here. Right, what are they gonna do? Oh my god, there's another one. Did you see that? Did you see that zombie just swagger out there? I've never had that happen before. That was absolutely amazing. Never happened, I swear. That's just so cool. It's like the game kind of reacts to how you're playing and kind of adjusts itself accordingly. Anyway, you want to go here and you want to pick up the green herbs. So if I can combine that with that, we've got a super duper herb. And then if we pick up this herb, fantastic. So we are now going into a storeroom because we're going to get tooled up for the next boss battle, basically. This isn't going to be easy because this boss is quite tricky. I always have problems with him, even when I was a kid, but basically my strategy is absolute pants. I'm just gonna basically let him damage me and just shoot him, whilst also recovering my health, because I could prance about and try and kill him and fly back like Peter Pan, but it's just not going to happen, unfortunately. I just kind of want to get him out of the way, so I'm going to be using the Magnum on him. And try and hit him. I have got it though when I was a kid. I do remember like shooting him and he never hit me, but that was on my other copy of RE2. And again, this is exactly like the same. It's the same version, but I swear to God, it's almost like my last version had made it really easy for me. This version, my god, I don't know why, but it just seems harder. And I'm doing exactly the same things I did as well when I was a kid most of the time, but the game just has no mercy. But that's kind of how I like it, really. I do like it when a game does that. Resident Evil 4 is a shining example of that, because it monitors how you play, and if you're playing really well, it just throws everything at you and makes the zombies kind of more intense. I really respect that from a video game. Right, having done that, we are going to go. I'm just going to check up here. Something tells me there's bullets up here. I don't know. I remember like picking bullets up kind of around here, or maybe not. I don't know. I'm going to have to kind of look into that for next time. I'm probably imagining it. Anyway, let's pop in here because we need to get a key. And this is like a fancy sort of lift. You know, it's like a little chalet in a lift, basically, with an ensuite kitchen and bathroom. Very, very nice. Well, not really, but it would be nice. I can dream. Right, pop down here, get the magnum bullets, and then go over here so we can pick up the control panel key. That shiny thing on the right hand side there. So that's the key for the, basically, to start the mechanism outside, and then we need to go back in. So we're almost at the final furlongs of the game now. It's not much longer to go. Leon's quest in the lab is pretty simple. He only really has to restore power and like do a little bit of back and forth action, get his hands on a key card, so there isn't really that much. So I would say within the next half an hour or so we're going to do this. Right, so now we've activated the lift. This will take us down to the lab, or so we think.
Ada, can you hear me? Come on, snap out of it.
She's just taken a claw to the face, mate, and you're telling her to snap out of it. Oh my god. How cool is that? Anyway, let's head on outside and let's take on the next boss, the next incarnation of William Birkin. Having damaged his hand, William Birkin changes forms, and oh my god. You know what? This was done in 1998 and it still gives me chills. It's one of the most amazing FMVs I've ever seen in my life. Or cutscenes. I always get confused. But anyway, look at that. His head kind of shrinks in and he grows like another head. It's almost like the monster suddenly takes over. He's got an eyeball on his arm and a massive claw which can do you devastating damage. So, yeah. But I've got a good feeling. I'm just going to run away. Run away. Right, and I'm just going to back off like a wimp and I'm just going to try and, shoot him like that, yeah. I'm just going to fire at him and then heal myself. I know it's a crap strategy, but it's all I've got, basically. I'm just like, oh my god. Alright, we'll take another double herb. This is why you need herbs, essentially. Oh my god. Alright, heal. We'll take the super duper herb. Come on, Leon, come on. Boom. Alright, I think I've got to hit him one more time. There we go. Got him. Yeah, very unorthodox. Next time, when I do another Leon A run, because I do plan to do quite a few Resident Evil 2 runs on this channel, I'm going to try a different method. But yeah, that's kind of what I used to do when I was a kid. Mainly because I just want to kind of get to the end of the game. I'm more concerned with getting that A rank.
Come on! Welcome back. Hey, take it easy. We're inside Umbrella's secret lab. I'll go find something to treat that wound, so just rest here in the meantime.
But I'll only slow you down with these injuries. Go. Save yourself.
I told you, it's my job to look after you.
But you'll be in danger if you stay with me. I know I've only known you for a short period of time, but I really enjoy being with you. I know I'm not capable of caring about anyone, but I don't want to lose you.
We're leaving this place together. Wait here for me. I'll be right back.
Right, so unfortunately Ada's incapacitated, but we're going to pick up even more goodies here. There's a herb in the corner. I love about Capcom, they're so generous on this game, particularly in the A scenarios. It's like they want you to get through, so you've got every kind of opportunity. I mentioned this before, you've got every chance of getting through. The probability of getting through this is very high. Even if you're the most timid Resident Evil 2 player, you will get through. I promise you that. Right, we are now going to put the handgun away, and we're just going to be using the shotgun now, taking the weapon box key with us, because we're going to be picking up the Magnum parts. Again, this will turn the Magnum into a Super Magnum and make killing the final boss child's play, basically. Well, that's the plan anyway. Let's see, we'll just got to see how it goes, essentially. Anyway, let's leave this area, because now we need to restore power. This was always one of my favourite parts of the game as well, just restoring power, because you get to see this really cool little robotic arm handily on the case, the fuse, the main fuse, that's it, because you put the fuse case in, and anyway, you'll see what I mean. I'm getting a bit overexcited now. So, when you come to this area, always think blue area first, because again, you can't do anything unless the power is restored. So pop through the door. As I said, not too much longer now. We just got to go downstairs, do a few things, come back, and then it's Birkin time, essentially. I know that Claire Redfield has a much tougher time on her scenario, because she has to develop a vaccine for Sherry, and that, when I come to do that, that's going to be very confusing for me, because I'm not entirely sure how to do that, although it is pretty straightforward, but there's I get a bit confused because there's an upstairs and a downstairs and different kind of labs and stuff. But anyway, stick the fuse case in here and check it out. This cool robotic arm. Kind of looks like a scutter from Red Dwarf. And it gives us the main fuse. Go on, put it down. Although it would be cool if Leon could just smash and just get it anyway, but well. Again, Resident Evil 2 lore. Come on, pick it up. Pick it up. There we go. And you've also seen that basically when we got to that point in the armory where you could have taken the side pack or the machine gun, honestly, on Leon's scenario, you don't need them. On his A scenario, it can be done without them. I think it's kind of like, if you're at your wit's end, basically, you're on the bare bones of your backside and you've probably got no ammo, that's probably when I would pick them up. But on the B scenario, I'm going to use the side pack for Claire, give her an extra 2 slots, and probably leave the machine gun as well. Again, because I will be doing 2 runs, a Claire fun run where it's just with the rocket launcher where I'll get a B, and then a B run where I try and get an A ranking, so that's going to be very challenging. I'm probably going to crack on with that tonight actually, and try and get that done. So I'm looking forward to facing Mr. X and stuff and all that. Oh, you know what I've not done? Oh, I forgot to put the fuse in. Oh my god. That's what I get for talking, you see. I'm distracting myself. Right, I've got to go back and put this in now. It's ridiculous. Come on, concentrate. Concentrate. Give myself a slap in the face. There we go. Right, now power has been restored. Now we're going to be opening a door which will lead us to the underground. The problem is there's some problematic plants waiting for us. These plants are literal buggers. I hate them so much. basically. We open the shutter switch and there's 2 of the buggers waiting for us, so best thing to do with these guys is just back off, go up here, and then if you move about here into the middle, aim your gun straight forward and you will hit them. It doesn't look like you are, but trust me, you are. Look at that, you can just about see the plant debris falling there. And there we are, about 4 shots should do it, just to make sure. Make sure you don't get whipped by them, because they can kind of give you a final hit with their plant tails just as they're about to expire. Now as soon as we go through this door, there's another plant right in our face, so we have no choice but to fire straight away. So just fire your gun 2 or 3 times. There we are. And he's actually got some herbs as well, so he's guarding. So we'll take those. We're doing really well for herbs as well, guys. We got loads of herbs. And this is what I'm talking about. Get yourself more herbs and ammunition than you need. In this game, you can just relax a little bit towards the end. You want to make it as stress-free as possible. Although that's easier said than done. Particularly with some of the moments in this game. But I do like it because it's kind of like unpredictable. You just never know what's going to happen. You can have like the perfect run and then some enemy will just change his pattern, totally throw you off. Right, be careful here because we've got 3 lickers. So we're going to take care of the first one straight away. This is what I like to call super lickers. They sometimes take 2 or 3 shots depending on the proximity and closeness of how you fire at them. I'm trying to get this little bugger here. Again, I'm going to make sure I've always got a full chamber most of the time. There we go. I think he's dead, and I think there's another licker just around the corner. So just go forward slowly, and sometimes I'll just jump out and try and hit you and pounce. And there we go, that's all the lickers now. Here, there is another one on the way back, but we don't need to worry about that just yet. Again, just be on your guard. Look at this. This is crazy. I've got all these lovely herbs now. This is great. Enough to set up a franchise. Ada and Leon's herbs and, you know, makeup. Imagine that. Ada could be the Avon lady. Ada and Annette could actually go into business. Umbrella Avon. Killer makeup. Anyway, I'm just being silly. Right, we got the herbs. We are going to go now this way because we are going to get our hands on the lab key card and we're going to dump some herbs and we're going to use the weapon box key. Very exciting. And then upgrade the Magnum. And also take care of some old school Resident Evil zombies as well. I love it. So let's just power this way. Right, let's see what should I take with me. Right, we're going to dump the herbs. I've got more than enough now to be going on with. Let's just get rid of them. There we are. I'll take one with me just in case I take a bite or something. And there we go. Now there is a bit down here where you can use the computer and like you have to access Leon's fingerprints. We don't have to, but once you do that again with Claire on her scenario, because Leon and Claire have to do it on their separate scenarios, go onto the computer again, use their fingerprints, you get, I think, a machine gun. It's really not worth the rewards. It's a nice extra, don't get me wrong. It's not that I think it's terrible. It's just I think if you're going for an A ranking, there's really little point in going there because you'll just get downgraded. But again, if you are at your wit's end and you need the extra firepower, then by all means go for it. But it's sometimes I think I've only ever done about once or twice, and check it out. Look at that, lab zombies. Just upgrade my gun. Be careful here because when the door opens, there's a zombie right in the way. So we're just gonna blast him out of the way. You want to be careful that they're not still alive and they'll start to crawl towards you, despite their bodies being in half. So yeah, we're just obliterating zombies here with the super shotgun. I'm going the wrong way here for absolutely no reason. I'm trying to get my hands on see, look, he's still alive. I'm trying to shoot the torso. There we are, got him. Right. And then that shiny red thing is the lab key card, which we take back upstairs to use in the blue area.